What's up everyone, Arctic here, bringing you guys a brand new Halo 4 gameplay. This is some Infinity Slayer on the map Abandon. You guys see I'm switching to the battle rifle there, and that's because I'm trying to get ready for this weapon tuning update. So I want to practice a little bit with the battle rifle, and this game just happened to thrust me in before I had a chance to change my loadouts. But for you guys that watched my previous Halo video, first off, I'm pretty dang on rusty because I haven't played Halo in a little while, but Quinn Del Hoyo of 343 Studios has really been, like I said, hassling a lot of us to get on and play the game and give them some feedback. And I got to talk about that right there because it's such a fail, but I was cracking up after it happened. So, like I said, I haven't been playing a lot, and I use the Sabertooth. So when I'm on one game, like the buttons that I have mapped on the back do one thing, and then when I switch games, like I'd switch to Halo, I was button checking there to kind of figure out what I would be pressing. And so yeah, I happened to just hit one button and it threw a grenade, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna die. And that's pretty much happened. This whole night was full of fail. I thought I was doing live commentary, wasn't doing a live commentary, killing myself and just whatever. Anyway, so this video, I wanted to talk about game development. Now, for a lot of, I'd say my subscribers that really follow everything that I do, you guys know that I am the community manager for Edge of Reality Game Studio. And so I get a lot of questions from you guys on how to get involved with game dev. And I know as a gamer myself, before I got involved in the industry, I was always wondering and thought it would be cool to get involved. So I wanted to kind of do this to answer your questions about the industry, as we're trying to turn Frag Logic into a place where people can talk to devs, interact with devs, and see what that process is like. Like we had Will Kinsler on from Epic Games. We plan on getting Quinn. I plan on probably having someone from my studio, and we talked to people from PlanetSide 2 and just a bunch of different places. So you guys can kind of answer questions, or ask questions about the process. The question I want to ask that I've personally received quite a bit, and I'm sure you guys will have more questions following this video, is how I got involved. This pretty much all stems from competitive gaming, which is really cool in the fact that I was doing something I loved as kind of like a hobby, and it turned into something more, and really built on what I was always interested in, growing up. And, when I was on competing on the Major League Gaming pro circuit, we always had an opportunity. I know the Halo guys did, at least, to go to places like Bungie, meet their, some of their staff, and those guys would come out to some of the events sometimes and do things like that. So there was always a chance that you could meet a developer from one of the games you were playing. And, that actually happened for us. Well, for me personally, for my team, when I hosted the test. It wasn't a test. It was like a show event for Gears of War 3 when we were down in Raleigh for Major League Gaming, and I was there with Quinn, and we did that whole like live show and pre-event, whatever, pre-launch event for the game. So that was one case of meeting some people in the industry. And getting a chance to greet them and talk to them about game dev and stuff like that. But before that, I'd actually gotten a chance to test and provide feedback on a game in development called Nexus with IllFonic Studio. Now, some of you guys that have been subscribed to my channel for a very long time probably remember some of the videos that we posted from that experience and talking about it. And this is about 3 years ago. If you've been around for a while, I actually put the video down in the description. But if you've been around for a while, I'm probably sure you guys are aware of that, but some of you at least. But that kind of got my foot in the door, so to speak. And we had a little bit of background from that, and the president at the company, Chuck, actually was like, hey, if you guys ever need any recommendations for anything, just let me know. I'll be sure to do that. So Colin, we actually moved down to Austin because it was a hotbed for game development, along with like the West Coast. But the West Coast is just too expensive. I'm just gonna let you guys know you guys are paying way too much for the cost. The cost of living is ridiculous if you guys are over there on the West Coast. But anyway, so we moved down to Austin, and like I said, there's a lot of different game studios here, and Colin actually got on board with Edge of Reality before I did, and then he made a recommendation to say, hey, I'd been applying to different places, and he was like, hey, I got this buddy of mine who would really be interested, and so I started off in QA there, kind of based off of Colin's recommendation, and the QA lead really liked Colin, so it was like, hey, can you vouch for your buddy here? And he was like, yeah. So that's pretty much how I ended up starting to work there and how I got involved. Now, maybe next video I'll talk about, my responsibilities as community manager and how that kind of evolved. But I just wanted to kind of put this out there as something I'm interested in doing and seeing if you guys like it. So until the next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Peace. I'm back. As you guys can see, there are some lovely videos just waiting for you guys to click.